on Newton's Law. Peggy, what do we have here?
Man, we have the guest of all guests, man. My man is a co-host of the Speak Easy Show with Emmanuel Acho. He's the 2013 NFL rushing leader, the 2010 NFL All-Decade Team. All right, and he is a member of the Eagles Hall of Fame, none other than the one they say with the Shady McCoy. What's going on, brother?
No, that sounds pretty good though. I did that. Okay.
Yeah.
What's popping?
Sometimes you got to remind these folks, man, that there's a new shift in media as a whole. Now people really did what they talking and or analyzing others to try to do. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing that I want to get to, Mr. Shady.
Yeah.
What happened or what was the discussions like? Because I was a fan of the 25-10 show or the 10-25 show with you and Deshaun Jackson. How did that come to about, and what was that discussion like when you found the news or you heard that he was taking the coaching job?
Yeah. Well, that's one of my brothers though. So we did the show. You know, it's like, damn, let's do a show together where we can give the insight on being true players of the game, true players in the huddle. We could give the people that type of dynamic. So, but when he started doing the coaching thing, man, I was happy for him. I was like, you got to take that. And he went that route. And at the time, I still was with Fox. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool though, because I got a lot of stuff going on too. But I do miss the podcast. Like we were trying to get the podcast back and start it again. But he coaching now. Like I don't want to, that's a lot to do.
It's different.
Yeah.
Those type of discussions isn't coach friendly. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Could we ever see Shady McCoy, or could we ever see a Coach Shady?
I'm out of time for that. I'm doing a lot of shit though. I can't really.
Ain't got time for that.
Like so I do everything with the Acho stuff. I'm on a boxing show with Max Kellerman. I'm doing that. It's called Inside the Ring. And then I do like a lot of affordable housing stuff. I've been doing a lot of different projects. So I had a time like that. And then I got a 13-year-old son. He in high school next year. It's just, and actually, I just won custody though. You know what I mean? So I'm a full-time dad. I can't do that. You feel me? Like I can't do that. Because if I'm a coach, I'm really gonna be in there though, putting the cleats on, doing cut moves and all that.
Does he play ball, your son?
He just started, and that's weird because you be wanting him to do the stuff that you used to do, but he started so late. You know what I mean? And my thing is, when I was a kid, I had to make it where he an honorary student, he's smart, he got everything going. It's not the same dog, you know?
Yeah. The priorities is a little different. Now, before we stay on the football track, I want to go off the field real quick, and I just wanted to make sure because I spoke about Ocho, and I will speak about you too. Hey, you still be playing Madden?
No.
No,
Yeah.
no.
You know what I did. You know what I did to you though.
Do you still play Madden? Yes or no?
Oh, yes.
Well, tell the people
yes.
what you done did to him. Hold on, Shady.
Yeah. He talk about everything else. He don't want to talk about that.
No.
Huh? And look, and the way I beat his ass, this ain't no Chauncey Billups. I ain't cheating him. I'm just straight beating him. You feel me?
Not cheating.
Game ain't fixed. He know what it is.
No.
You ain't gonna go 0 on him.
Shady, you are excessive right now. You're stretching the truth. You are what we call over reacting to what happened. Did you win? Yes. Right? But it wasn't no shellacking or beating.
It wasn't no BTA.
You know, they're going to take this, bro. But this was
this
was like Madden. This got to be like 12 or 13. Because I ain't seen him since. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't remember what year it is. It
was a while ago.
I just know he was
in person.
He was talking crazy heavy to me. I'm like, damn, Cam, like we always was here.
No, it was.
So I put him in his place.
We was at an event. And
it was the Kevin Hart event.
Huh?
Kevin Hart had like a little event, and he gave me the trophy and all that. You know what happened.
It wasn't under normal circumstances, bro.
But you saying
if normal circumstances, go pick your belt out, boy.
Oh.
Go pick your belt out. Because I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm really Himothy.com, www.willwhoopyourass.com. I am the sole entity and the sole person responsible for that. And we just going to keep it moving from there. Because if you If you ever.
Yeah. Hey, look, just let me know the price. Just let me know the price, and we can get to it.
I got a customized belt just for you.
The prices now.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
So we're gonna have to set that one up.
Yeah, please.
You know?
He ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
You
ain't gonna do
damn lie. The devil's still lying in 2025.
Okay.
Come on now. Don't do that.
Gilly told me you be doing a lot of capping though, so we gonna find out. We gonna find out. We gonna find out.
Speaking of Gilly.
I
had a whole lot to say about I had a whole lot to say about Philadelphia Eagles. Mm-hmm. Now, I've had take after take after take after take. Tell me if I was wrong with any of the takes that I ever made about your Philadelphia Eagles.
See, I'm not gonna argue that point because some of the stuff you did say was right, you know. But like they're not football guys, so they don't understand that. But the only thing I don't like that you do is you make it like it's either Jalen Hurts got to be like the greatest or worse or the worst, and that's not the case. You know what I mean? Like we always try to make that. Why can't we say, yo, he's playing well and he is the reason why we are winning a championship? I think Saquon drove us there in the defense and all that stuff is cool. But you gotta give that man his just dues, though.
I never have.
Because it's a lot of quarterbacks that I watch, dog, that lose them type of situations. You get what I'm saying? Jalen ain't gonna lose it for you.
Yes.
Yeah, the big games. The big game, he's not gonna lose it for you, and that's sometimes all you need.
Will he win it for you?
He a champion for a reason, though, dog. Yeah. You can't take that away. You can't do that.
Man, Shady, you've been covering football for a long time. You've obviously played it at the highest of the levels, all decade team. You know, just being a person of your caliber, of your magnitude. When I'm talking about football from my visual, there's a lot of things that I think about that other people aren't. Mm-hmm. Now, there's never been a time where I did not give Jalen Hurts his just due. I think the optics of certain things, it comes off as like, why is Cam talking about Jalen? I never have isolated Jalen to say, hey, bro, this ain't it. What I am saying is, if given the opportunity to talk about all the quarterbacks, because the virality of what I said was, where is Jalen Hurts with the top 10? That's where it initially started, about the top 10. And then there was the point that was said by me. It was like, yo, it was not as it is for other players. Yeah. I never isolated Jalen and said, hey, dog, this ain't it. What I have said time and time again is Jalen Hurts is well and capable of being a top-tier quarterback. He has shown time and time again. The frustration that I have, just like other fans are, why don't we see that more often than not? So when you
so that's a great I'm gonna control. That's a great point though, because I feel the same. I do think some of that is I didn't always think that the coordinators always believed in Jalen, right? Until we need to, because we need him to throw it. He throws the ball well, right?
Yeah, very well.
But another part is like, yo, if we a winning team and this is how we winning, why change it? Because I be feeling like every quarterback that's talented, that's nice, can't just win games. I look at a dude like Justin Herbert. I think he's getting better, right? If you talk about who's talented, that dude's talented, right? But I don't know if he's going to always win certain games in certain situations where Jalen, he might not be as talented, but you put him in certain situations in certain teams, he going to win. I look at Dak. I think Dak's a good quarterback. But I watched Dak with good teams lose games in big moments.
Yes.
Is he your top 10? Is he in your top 10, Jalen Hurts?
Who Jalen?
Yeah.
I would put him in the top 10. I would put him in there. I just think that we make it such a big deal with him because the team is so good. So I would put him in the top 10 because he's good. He's a good quarterback. He wins. No. You know, the top 5, I won't put him in the top 5. You know what I mean? But the top 5 is like that's hard as shit to be in.
Yes, that's true. Especially the climate of the quarterback that we're seeing in this day and age. Now, this is the thing also about Jalen Hurts that a lot of people have been recently, really paying attention to. He's not had stability at the play caller's position. Mm-hmm. And thanks to him, a lot of his play callers have got promotions elsewhere. Yeah. And I've said it.
That's right, because they win.
I've said it time and time again. Good coaching can get a player paid. Bad coaching can get a player not developed properly. Yeah. Good playing by a player can get a coach a new job, where bad playing by a player can get a coach fired. So there's a lot of this and that type of dynamic. But thanks to Jalen, Kellen Moore has what Kellen Moore has, and the list of other coordinators as well. Not to just say that thanks to Jalen Hurts only, because Kellen Moore is an extremely talented a coach. But needless to say, where we are right now in content, right? You've did the linear TV kind of Fox thing, and now, making headways. I remember you even back with, Brandon Marshall and I Am Athlete, and having that continuity on the screen. You always was the person to keep it a buck. Now, I had a conversation with Joy, had a conversation with Emmanuel. Now, even from your perspective, did you see the Fox situation happening?
You talking about how it ended? You saying that?
How the Fox, just the furlough of talent?
Nah, I didn't know, because it's crazy, man. Because when they let one of the bosses go, that was one of the guys that's in the lawsuit. Before that happened, like me and my agent, we was like negotiating, like talking about terms and et cetera for the future. I'm like, okay. And then everything hit the fan. We're like, yo, the lawsuits and this and that. So they fired. They didn't fire him yet. They put him on on hold, right? And they let him go home, or whatever. So I'm like, damn. So then the negotiation stopped a little bit, and then after that, as the lawsuit was going on and this and that, I kind of felt it, right? Like, oh, this might not be it, And then they let everybody go. So it's crazy how things could be one way, going good, and then the next moment it can be way different. But I mean, shit happens.
Yeah. Now, even to that, when you're talking about making the transition as a whole, even for me and my vulnerability of being a little reluctant to go on TV, man, are they gonna allow me to be me?
Yeah.
Right? Are they gonna allow me to, you know what I'm saying, to be authentically who I am without trying to muzzle, hush, or turn down my volume? Well, when I look at Shady McCoy, LeSean McCoy, this is a person that I also can relate to, because some of the text is like, hey, bro, I'm just going to tell you how it is. How has that transition been for you to stay, 100 about the things that you believe in, no matter if it's going to ruffle feathers or not?
Yeah, I mean, I always like that as a player, though. Like, I always say, man, when you're a good player, like, you going to stand out. And you're a bad player, you're going to stand out. So I never really played that game. And then if you really know me, I think that's how I am. I give it to you raw and uncut. And it's the reason why I've had so many, opportunities. Even like, shoot, when you was deciding if you was gonna go back to ESPN or not, when the thing happened with Fox, they reached out to me. And it's crazy. We was talking to them, and then when you took the deal, they said, "Oh, Shady McCoy, Cam came back." So we go, you know what I mean? So, but I've had the opportunity to do different things because I've been so honest. And what you gonna say about me? Like, I'm not only do I know the game and I'm a smart dude, I was like that. So I'm not one of these guys going to talk on TV about something that I don't know about, or I couldn't do that. And I'm fair. I don't even say the brother's name, but he approached him. His homies was approaching me, right, and about something I said on my TV, and I guess he thought I was sweet. I don't know, you know what I mean? So I bucked back. But then between all the arguing, and all that, I said, "Yo, if you play good, I'm gonna talk about you like you good." And if you play bad, I gotta talk about you like you bad. That's just my job. You get what I'm saying? And then when I told the dude
That's the real thing.
he had to respect it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because that's, man, and Peggy's my witness, bro. We always ask former players who cover the sport that it's tough being authentically you and having the barbershop type of vibe or the culture that you just, man, look, dog.
The culture.
This how I feel. You see what I'm saying?
Without being saying he's selling out.
Yeah.
He was doing this for the camera.
It's real tough, man, because when you do give your analytical view of the game, I don't have no picks. Whether it's Jalen Hurts or Lamar Jackson. I've been fans of them both, but I've also held them both accountable. Well, for somebody who says, well, Cam only talk about the black quarter. Did we not hear about Brock Purdy? Huh? Did we not hear about, Tom Brady? Did we not hear about Josh Allen? Did we not hear about other quarterbacks, Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff? These things, like, people people turn an eye to what they really want to magnify, but in reality, it's like, bro, I've been that same person. That transition for you, not to mention anybody's names, but how has that been when you start to say, dog, somebody come up to you or somebody press you is like, hey, bro, you a hater, bro. You one of them, what they label us?
That was the first word they said. Like, damn, you was that dude back in the day. Now you a hater. I'm like, then it just started to, so you're right. That's exactly what he said to me.
You become the bitter OG.
Yeah. But psychologically, do that play with you? Like when you making your take of like, I want to say this, but I don't want to sound like a hater. Or you still like, bro, say whatever.
Only thing I've ever had an issue with is, and I'm getting better with like, so if you ask me a question like, who's the top 5 backs? A lot of the young boys that's rolling right now, they look up to me. And now we DMing, we texting, we linking up. And damn, I think you super nice and we got a good connection, but I think you like number 3. I don't think you number 1. And then sometimes that gets an issue, but I always keep it real with dudes like, in my time, I don't know nobody's better than me in my time, right?
Yeah.
But I always say, Adrian Peterson for me was like that, and I wasn't better than him. Like, I can say that. I feel like nowadays, everything is so sensitive. It's like, like real quick, Pac-Man Jones, one of my best friends, right? And I think you said something about Josh Allen. And I was like, Cam's wrong. Josh is phenomenal. And we was going back and forth. I'm like, why is it a case if you think left and I think right, why we gotta always agree? Because listen, if you think that, he think that, at the end of the day, they both is nice, or the running backs that I'm comparing to, they all are nice. It's like nowadays, they gotta be like a clear number 1.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about nowadays, and when you give me your takes.
I've definitely stood on the table by saying this. Let's make sports debate again. Yeah. And when you debate, at the least, you can at least come to the table and say, I agree to disagree. Yeah. I made my point, you made your point, and that's what it is, right? Because at some points, and I always like to talk ball with people. I just recently ran into Wallow and Gilly, right? Or more Wallow, he had Gilly on the phone. Yeah. And as we were talking, I'm asking him, but make your point. Because every single time in reference to the Philadelphia Eagles, it's been consistent. Right? And you don't see me celebrating when they lose. You don't see me, going to hide when they win. It's Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, and company, and A.J. Brown has set the bar so high. They're the defending champions. Yeah. This is me talking about football. Now, I can almost guarantee somebody's going to put in the comment the Super Bowl clip. Yeah, somebody's going to say in the comment, hey, you're just hating on Jalen Hurts. But I owe a service to the real football fans that really want to hear, but Cam, what's your point that you're making? And every time I've made a point. To your point, Peggy, you always say, saying certain things without proper logic is just you just talking. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right.
So, but
some of that can be, it'd be more like, something I can't figure out, is it like content or is it real football talk? Because if you had a real football conversation with me, I understand what you're saying. Gilly, my OG, and they there's nobody better than him in that content space. I don't know how much Wallow know football, but I'm saying I don't know if some of that is like content talk or is it real? Because the other day I seen them, they were talking about
the top
Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, the Patrick Mahomes. I'm thinking what? Like, we put Jalen in the best situation because Jalen is a good quarterback. Leave him there. He's winning championships. Yeah. Why are we comparing him with someone there's no reason for that. So then if you ask me a question, and I'm as green as it's gonna get. I got green in my heart. If I cut my wrist, it's gonna be eagle green. Yeah. But I don't want to talk about if Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes. I don't even want to discuss that.
Was that
because it shouldn't be discussed?
Morris Chestnut and Gilly.
Morris Chestnut, that clip. But
you get what I'm saying? So it makes the conversation more of what we really talking about.
They really make it worse for him, though, too. But I think sports, too, should get back to the thing of when you were saying, Shady, of a person pressing you about a situation. Bro, just keep the receipt and go out and do what you got to do. Ain't nothing better than that press conference. You going, hey, I know you said what I said, but check the stat sheet. I did what you said I couldn't do. Yeah. You know what I mean? Instead of taking it so personal.
Yeah, for sure.
So personal. And some of that be who it is. Yes. If Cam Newton says something about a quarterback, it's going to mean more to them than if Dan Orlovsky said. So I do know that part. I remember when Shannon Sharp said something about me, it hit me more than if Nick Wright said it. You know what I mean? So I understand that, right? I understand that.
Who the messenger is.
But hear this though, man. My OGs, the people who I looked up to and still look up to, at one point critiqued my game. Mm-hmm. From Ray Lewis to Shannon Sharp to Brandon Marshall to
Steve Smith,
Stephen A. Smith, Steve Smith, all of them. Bro,
no, Steve Smith, yeah.
And it all wasn't roses. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I will say. And I don't know how you feel, Shady, but there's a point in your football career where you do have this defense mode. It's like, either you're going to say this, man, he hating, or he ain't never played football. And that's more of an oxymoron than anything. Because if I'm hating and I make my point from the journalistic view, then what's your point? Okay, if I make it about the journalistic view, solely about the analytics, the first thing you're going to say is, he didn't play. Right. Yeah. So you got a person that is giving you analytics to back their merit, and also a person that is actually played. So what are you going to listen to? Yeah. Like, when somebody says, "Hey, bro, so and so,"
what you want?
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. It's like, yo, bro, it could get uncomfortable sometimes, especially with the elephant in the room with Jalen Hurts, because, bro, Jalen Hurts, dog, I admire him as as a black man in America. Mm-hmm. And I'm not just saying that, dog, just to boost ratings or anything. Like, this nigga he ain't complained. This is the same dude that still stuck it out, got benched in the national championship in front of the world. He wasn't complaining. He dapped up Tua. He is integrity all through and through. What did he do? He took his L in silence, transferred to another school, didn't talk bad about Alabama, didn't speak on Nick Saban, didn't speak on Tua Tagovailoa. He went out, did what he did, still made it to the same league that Tua Tagovailoa did, right? And still ball. And now, who's laughing? So before anybody says, like, hey, dog, man, Cam just mad that no, dog, I see the truth. I know what he's like. Yeah. I know what he's going through with the difference in play callers and offensive coordinators and quarterback coaches over the league. I do get that. But I'm not going to deliver some of the truth without also presenting all of the truth. Yeah. And that's the thing.
Right. I just think with him, it should be when we talk about Jalen Hurts, I like to talk about that stuff, because like these combines and these stats, they don't show you the real leader and heart he got. That's what I love about Jalen Hurts. I ain't gonna sit here and be talking about all this other stuff. He a dog, right? And without him, we don't win. You know what I'm saying? He the only quarterback I know, yo. He's struggling the whole game. And then when we need him most in the fourth quarter, the dude is flawless. And I'm like, yo, there's no stats that's gonna tell you that. So when I argue about him, it ain't from a stats or this or it ain't about none of that. It's about really the results and getting it done.
Yeah.
But I gotta chime in, even with his counterpart when you was talking about A.J. Brown. What you think about the future of A.J. Brown in Philly? Like, do you see him staying there? Do you see him going? You see them working it out? What's your thoughts on that?
And I'm real close with the team, right? I just think that Howie is one of the greatest GMs of all time, right? I don't see him letting A.J. Brown go unless A.J. Brown wants to go, right? And I know A.J., I don't think he don't want to go. But I don't think it's not wrong with what he's doing. Imagine being an all-pro player, right? Mm-hmm. That nobody really can see and tell, because I play for the Tennessee Titans, right? I go to a team in Philadelphia with a good quarterback, and now the world can see how great I really am. And I be thinking, like, every wide receiver that I've played with that was super nice, they be prima donnas and they want the rock and they deserve it. Yeah. You telling me Justin Jefferson ain't getting the ball, he gonna be okay? Jamar Chase gonna be no. And then when you really watch when we play, when we get AJ Brown involved, we smoke teams. Yeah. When we don't get him involved, we still win though. But when he's involved and Smitty's involved, we smoke teams. Why? Real quick, why? I be thinking like this. Because fans only know, this is what I had to learn also from TV. Fans don't care about that football stuff. They care about my team is the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm born in Philadelphia. My dad was an Eagle fan, so I'm an Eagle fan. My son gonna be, so they only care about the wins and losses column. But if I'm a player, I'm competing against other players. I want to be the best. And there's nothing wrong with wanting the ball. Dude's a beast. So I don't mind AJ. I don't want to see him leave. I think if he leave, we would be in trouble. I think we would.
Man, I say it this way. From Howie to Nick to any coach's staff or coaching member on that staff, they lucky that number 25 with the last name McCoy ain't in that locker room. Because what I know, I don't think he would be biting his tongue or holding his tongue saying, if I had 14 yards, 16 yards, winning or not. LeSean McCoy was a person that spoke his mind, and he was a person that you had to get the ball to. Mm-hmm. I've said this before, and I've been saying this all week. Nick Sirianni has done an amazing job with managing the egos. Because whether it's Jalen Hurts has been a diplomat with his answers, and rightfully so. Yeah. Saquon Barkley has been a diplomat with so many things that they tried to spin the narrative. Hey, why are you not getting involved? He had his first 100-yard rushing game last week. Yeah. And he understands this more than anything. It's like, we got so much talent that we can pick and choose who gets off and when they get off. When you see Devontae Smith, we don't really hear him talk. Old country dude. You know what I'm saying? Good old school brother. Now, A.J. Brown is the only one that is giving us the tea of the toxicity, and he's doing it still in a very political, silent protest way.
You're going to go on X.
And those are the things that you start to see. Is like, if it was anybody else, they would be screaming to the top of it. Man, listen, dog, I want to help the team my damn self. Not to say that, Shady McCoy would have did that. But I just know when you garner this, or when you have the skill set, guys want to make an impact on the team. Mm-hmm. And if I'm a receiver, I can block, but that ain't what you paid me the big bucks to do. Yeah. If I'm a running back, I will block, but that ain't what you paid me the big bucks to do.
But when does
real quick. Think about this though. So, like, I'm a team guy though, right? But why are you paying him $30 million a year if we're not gonna use him? We might as well go out there and get a young rookie to go out there and block. Why are you paying Smitty $26 million a year? Like, you built this team up to use him. And I won't even talk about the players like that, you know what I mean? Because those are my special relationships. But if you think that a player of the magnitude of these guys we talking about, getting 16 yards, 15 yards, and they get on the mic and they say, hey, we won the game, that's all that matters. And they smiling. If you think that player don't go home to his homeboys, to his mom, to his dad,
what are we doing?
And complain.
And what are we doing?
What are we doing? That means you don't care about being the best. You don't care about that.
Because this is what you have to understand, Peggy. Yeah.
Tell me that from the player's perspective. I really want to hear this.
Because listen,
manage that.
Yeah. No. I give you one better. What's up? There's a viral moment, or there's a viral clip of this young man right here that I'm looking at in Shady McCoy. And it had 2 words, crazy work, right? And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Google crazy work LeSean McCoy. When you have these type of clips, as a player, you keep the receipts. Oh, me going against that player, crazy work. Me doing this to this team, crazy work. It's the badge of honor to say, hey, bro, I put 150 yards up on y'all. Y'all couldn't have been that dominant. Hey, bro, this is the same team that was trying to say that I didn't have it still, or the person that gave up on me. I put up these type of yards. That's our badge of honor as players to say, like, yo, even when I was getting double teamed, hey, 4th and 1, 3rd and inches. It didn't matter. The whole stadium knew, and they homegirl and homeboy. I was getting the ball. And I still did what I was supposed to do. So from the player standpoint, as competitors, yes, did the team win? And I'm not promoting isolated kind of controversy, but what I am saying is you have alphas in us all. Everybody wants to help. Everybody wants to do their just due. So when we do have those kickbacks at the end of the game, there's not a better feeling when you know you had a great game individually and y'all won.
But when is it too much as the ego?
Because the thing, they don't give him they don't give him. I ain't even saying like I got to ball out every game, right? But real quick, they don't scheme up AJ. That's my thing. If AJ had 18 yards and they gave him 10 targets, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
If you watch the Jamar Chases, you watch all them type of dudes.
They gonna get their
They scheming up for him. They trying to get him involved.
Moving
You
him
get what I'm
around.
saying?
Yes.
Yo, so it's like,
Yes.
if he don't ball out, I'm okay with that. But at least try to get one of your best players to rock, and that's it.
But when does it become too much though?
But there's this. Hey, bro, you had a bad game. We still have to.
Right. Because that happens.
It happens. You know, I remember when Shady was playing, he was one of those players, bro. Like he was an anomaly because how he ran with the ball like this, bro. Like real talk. And then when they tried to from the outside looking in, when they told him to start tucking it, that's when he fumbled. You see what I'm saying? It's like this dude was really an God
exactly.
with the football in his hands. And dog, there's when I think about shifty guys, there is a tier Barry Sanders. All right, you go Reggie Bush. All right, you cannot mention these type of players without mentioning LeSean.
Whoa,
What?
Whoa, hold up. Hold on. Take it easy.
What's up?
Hold up. You said it's a tier of shiftiness. You said Barry, who's number one. Whoop, you know what I'm saying? He up there.
I never use numbers.
He never used numbers.
I never use numbers.
He just
never use numbers.
Okay, because I
never use numbers.
My fault.
He ain't put Bush above you, brother.
Because I'm saying because it should be like Barry.
Then Bush
should be like Marshall.
No, bro.
Because and Reggie, I looked up to Reggie, but he ain't. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, can I finish my point? Because you abruptly cut me off. You abrupt. I mean,
my boy Shady said, "Hold on."
Whoa. You know what I mean? Like, we gonna keep it we gotta do a review. Throw the red flag, do that again.
Hey, hold on. I never use numbers. But this is the point that I'm saying. When you're talking about shifty running backs, let's just talk about running backs as a whole, but let's just specifically talk about the shiftiness. There's the Barry Sanders, there's the Reggie Bush, you cannot mention none of those guys' names without mentioning LeSean McCoy. Mm-hmm. And this is the thing, too. And I've seen it firsthand. Christian McCaffrey and LeSean McCoy has this. Nice. I don't know what it is in moves, but it's like when you raise up, oh, my God. In the open field, bro, I swear on everything I love, there's not a lot of players that can do it. Like, you know, you got the dead leg or you got this step. But, bro, if they get you in the open field and they square your shoulders up and they raise up, it's almost like a cobra. Yeah. Bro, they can go him or they go to double him, and then you're going with them. Yeah. Where the ghost was.
Yeah, hot sauce, bro.
No, I'm not. Bro, real talk.
No, he telling the truth. Because I watch Christian now.
Bro. He's back on track now, huh, Shady? He's back on track.
And that's the point.
Now we clicking again. Because he had me for a second. And look, because I love Reggie, so I can't shade Reggie. That's my dude. You know what I mean? But we had these talks. I'm like, yo, you know, your shakes ain't like mine in the league. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's just levels. But I will say this, though. I met Christian McCaffrey's rookie. Wait, what happened? No, wait.
Hey, that's subtle.
No, what?
That subtle, it's levels was a little jab. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Keep
going. No, it's for sure. It's definitely levels, for sure. But when I met Christian his rookie season, he was like, yo, I'm out of my game after yours. And when I watched him really play, I'm like, damn, he ain't lying. Like, the whole setup, you know what I mean? Pop, 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 pop. Like, you see it. Pop, pop. I ain't gonna lie, though. For him to be a white boy, I'm like, yo, who, bro? But then you know who his dad is. It's okay. It's in your genes. I get it.
No, he's different. Bro, listen. And I would challenge anybody. Check this out, bro. I would challenge even though that the game didn't count, when you say crazy work, Google preseason game, Carolina Panthers versus the Philadelphia Eagles, right? Mm-hmm. LeSean McCoy has this, I don't know if it was sweet, I don't know if it was a flat screen or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, when I mean, it was almost as if it was snipers that was just, man, so many people touched the earth. He was dropping them. Him, you stay right there. Him, you stay right there. And it was like, yo, he's doing this to professionals.
This is like little kids.
No. Like, so when you're talking about fans or when you're talking about guys who really did it at a high level, when you start talking about, like, bro, you cannot forget. Without Barry, there's none of the people that I mentioned, but without none of the people I mentioned, the Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alvin Kamoras, these tweener running backs that really not just was a shifty back, was an all-around back. Because some guys can run strong, but they can't catch. Yeah. Some guys can catch, but can't run between them tackles.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
But they back now though. I was talking about the running backs the other day, man. It's so many good ones. Like you got the OGs like the Saquons and even Derrick Henry, but dudes like Gibbs is like that.
Bijan.
You got dudes like Bijan, serious. But yo, Jonathan Taylor though, dog.
Oh my
he's serious.
God. Oh my
God. She's serious. You know us is nice too though. I only seen 2 running backs. I'm like, damn, they remind me of myself. I thought McCaffrey's one of them, and this is dude, Bucky Irvin, dog. Like, so here I'm about to say, not all the but it's more of like he make you miss in a phone booth. I say shake a dude that it might not get the highlights that you saying can, but he right next to me though. Yeah. Like he can punch me, but I give you a shoulder or pause ahead, and you going for it.
Yeah,
he give you that.
Bro, and the thing even about Bijan that when you really
Bijan nice.
Bijan is different.
He's not he got that in him, but it's his change of direction.
Stop and go somewhere else.
It's like
stop on a dime.
Body contour. It's like how he can get. They would always say this in the running back room that I took, obviously being a runner. You have to know how to get skinny, right? And shimmy through like an offensive line and stop and I'm running this way, but my radar of people that's around me, I am so in tune. I see you even if I'm not looking at you. Yeah, and I'm going to break you off. It's something to marvel at, bro.
Yeah, he's probably Bijan. I would say this though. He's probably, in my opinion, people might not like it, he's probably the most complete running back out of everybody. The most complete. He runs, he blocks, he catches, he shake you, he run you over. He break tackles. He's physical. He's elusive. He got decent speed. He's probably the most. He run routes.
Yeah.
He probably the best all around running back.
The game is changing right before our eyes, man. Hey, right before we let us go, I wouldn't be me if I don't ask the question that I know is gonna be in the comments. Was that serious? Like, were y'all really, you know what I'm saying, a little chippy?
What you talking about?
You and Emmanuel Acho. At the speakeasy, and he was like, yo.
You got baptized? I was talking about the baptized situation?
Yeah, what your uncle told
you? Like, nah, so what happened was, they blew it out of proportion, but my boy, he kind of, it's my guy, some things I guess he's not over yet. But he was saying something between the lines like, Shady, you a sinner, and, now we just talking trash. Like,
Bros talk. Yeah.
What we doing?
That's how we do it?
I'm like, damn, dog. What, do you sin? Like, what? You know what I mean? But that's my dog. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I didn't know it was gonna go like that. It just reacted. Yeah. You know how that be?
But like, was the emotion real though? That's all I want to know. Because it's like,
hey, yeah. No. You know what though? I will say this. He talking to me now. He talking to me now. Yeah. It's my boy. He talking to me now. We all go through that. Yeah, you ain't have a game where you and your man. Listen, me and Jack, that's probably like my best friend. Yeah. And we would do it. He might, we saying that. He might not talk before, the whole week. And then next week he come over hugging me.
We on back on talking.
Y'all good.
Yeah, we on good terms.
Hey, let me put it like this. Let me bring y'all into the locker room real quick. And this is my last thing. Guys like LeSean McCoy, guys like Cam Newton, in the locker room, you don't want to be around us. Why? Because I'm going to tell you what it is. If something happened or something pop off, damn, bit, bro, what happened to you? Boy, I looked on Twitter, boy, hey, boy, what that was, boy.
You're hot right now.
Hey, boy, your BM getting a little rambunctious, ain't she? I'm the instigator. I'm the one that's in the meetings that got a little light hard. Huh? Yeah. Peanut butter stick. Hey, boy, hold on, slow down now, boy. what you know that? But especially if you slap me first. Well, it's like, hold on.
Oh, come on now.
You got a glass house now, the glass Joe.
Come on now. What you ain't play? I said, dog, you ain't play all defense. You hit me, I can't hit you back.
I can't hit you back.
But you know what though? I would say this. I said, yo, if you went to public school and you from the inner city, like that's normal. We talking trash. Like,
you gotta be ready for that. When you start swinging, start saying stuff, you gotta be ready.
And if you already spent your
spade. Well, look, he talking to me now, though.
That's you know
what I mean? My coin right now, he going to pick up.
You feel me?
You know
what I'm saying? Hey, before we get out of here, brother, I definitely wanted to chime in about your foundation. We heard that you got a gala on the way. Man, break that down. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so Shades of Greatness, man, we've been doing a lot of different things. The inner cities, we always try to help out. Whatever the service is, maybe for Thanksgiving, feeding families, for Christmas, adopting families, we're always trying to generate and do different things. You know, I lost my grandma to ALS. So we've been constantly trying to get more awareness out there and donate a lot of money to them. And then the last piece we've been doing is those things are all temporary. I just talked about. We try to do things that's going to last a lifetime. And we've been doing affordable housing. Matter of fact, I think T.I. did something like that in Atlanta, affordable house. So we just built a 50 unit, about a $17 million affordable houses for people that maybe can't afford it to help them out. So now these kids, when they go home, they're not going to the pissy hallways, not going to the drug infested areas. We knocking all them houses down. We building a brand new apartment. So now kids go out there and ride their bikes and it's safe. Things like that, giving people in the community different jobs, right? Corner stores, right? All type of different things. So that's kind of why this gala is for raise money and for my foundation and also to service the community.
Right, man.
Matter of fact, Cam Newton, first of all, congratulations though. The whole thing of Auburn, retiring your jersey, no, that's big though. Boy, I almost cried, boy. I almost cried for you. But I'm gonna need some jersey signs so we can give out and raise some money for it, because I know you care about the people in the community. So I'm gonna get on your line, send you that, man, for sure.
Whatever you need. My boy, I got you, man. Man, Shady McCoy, ladies and gentlemen, man, appreciate you, bro. Make sure you tap in with everything that he has going on. We'll definitely put all his information in the link in the description. Bro, Shady, appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, brother.
My dog, appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, brother.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me.